Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Emma Talk.
The podcast where we help you speak real English, natural English, confident English, every single day. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Hello, everyone. So happy to be here today.
Okay, Jack, how are you doing?
I am doing really well, although I have been thinking about something all morning.
Oh, what is that?
Something honest. Something I really want to share today.
Go ahead.
I have seen two types of English learners in my life. Two very different types.
Tell me.
Type 1, they study everything. Grammar, vocabulary, rules. They watch videos, they take notes, they work really hard.
Sounds good so far.
But when it is time to speak, they freeze. Nothing comes out.
Oh, that feeling.
And type 2, they do not study as much, but they do one or two small things every single day.
And?
Their English changes completely, not in 1 year, not in 6 months, sometimes in just a few weeks.
A few weeks?
A few weeks. And today we are going to talk about exactly what those small things are.
I need to hear this.
And at the end, I am going to share one habit, the one that makes the biggest difference. Most people ignore it completely.
Now I really need to hear this.
You will, but first...
Before we start, please subscribe to Talk Emma. New episode every single day. Like this, share it with one friend who studies English hard, but still cannot speak confidently.
That friend exists in everyone's life. Okay, let's go.
Okay, Jack, before we get into the habits, how was your week? You seem very thoughtful today.
I do, because something happened this week that reminded me of all of this.
What happened?
I met up with my friend Sofia. You have heard me mention her before.
The one who was learning English?
Exactly. So Sofia studied English seriously for almost 2 years. She had 3 different grammar books. She watched English videos every day. She knew the rules. She understood everything she read.
She sounds very dedicated.
Incredibly dedicated. But every time someone spoke to her in English, she froze. She said, "Wait, give me a second." And then she translated and checked and thought. And by the time her answer was ready...
The conversation had already moved on.
Exactly. And she was so frustrated because she knew English, but she could not use it.
That gap between knowing and using.
The most frustrating gap in language learning.
And what happened? What changed for her?
That is exactly what today is about.
Of course it is.
So Sofia had one big problem, and I think many people listening right now have the exact same problem.
What was it?
She was waiting.
Waiting for what?
Waiting to learn more words, waiting to feel more confident, waiting to be ready, waiting for the perfect moment to start speaking.
And did that moment come?
It never came, because that moment, ready, it does not exist. You do not become ready and then start speaking. You start speaking, and that is how you become ready.
That is such an important point.
And I told her something very simple. I said, "Sofia, stop trying to learn more. Start using what you already have."
Use what you already have, not wait for more.
Speak with the English you have right now, not tomorrow, not when you feel confident, now.
And did she listen?
Yeah, eventually, yes.
So, what was the first thing she started doing?
Something very small, almost embarrassingly small.
How small?
5 minutes a day. That's all, just 5 minutes.
5 minutes of what?
Speaking about her day, out loud, in English, alone, in her room.
Just talking about her day?
Simple things, nothing complicated, nothing big. I woke up at 7. I feel tired today. I am going to make coffee. The weather is cold outside.
That is very simple.
Very simple. And at first, she was slow. She stopped many times, she made mistakes, she forgot words.
But she kept going?
She kept the habit. Every day, 5 minutes, even when it felt uncomfortable, even when it felt silly.
And what happened?
After about a week, something shifted. Her sentences came a little faster, not perfect, but easier.
Shifted, Jack. What does shifted mean?
Shifted means changed, moved. Something that was one way became slightly different, like the light shifts in the afternoon, gradually, quietly, but noticeably.
Something shifted in her confidence. It changed, gradually, but clearly.
Exactly. And then she told me something that surprised me.
What did she say?
She said, "Jack, sometimes I notice I'm thinking in English without trying. It just happens."
Oh, that moment.
That is the moment. Because fluency doesn't start when you speak fast. It starts when your brain stops translating.
When English just comes, directly.
Directly, without going through your own language first.
And 5 minutes a day got her there.
5 minutes, every single day, without fail.
And was that the only habit?
No, there was a second one, and this one, Sofia said, changed the way she saw the whole world around her.
How?
I told her, wherever you are, whatever you see, describe it in English in your head.
Like narrating your own life?
Exactly like that. She started doing it everywhere.
Give me some examples.
In the kitchen, the coffee is ready. The cup is warm. It smells wonderful. Walking outside, the street is quiet. The sky is gray today. There are not many people around. At her desk, my desk is messy. I need to organize my notes. I feel focused right now.
Such simple sentences.
But they rewired something in her brain. Rewired Emma.
Rewired means changed the connections, like rewiring electricity in a house. The connections change. Things work differently afterwards.
Daily practice rewired her thinking. It changed how her brain connected English to her thoughts.
And slowly, English stopped being a foreign language she translated into.
And started being the language she actually thought in.
That is everything. That is the whole journey.
In 2 small habits, 5 minutes of speaking and narrating your world.
And Jack, you mentioned at the beginning one habit, the biggest one, the one most people ignore.
Yes, I did say that.
Is it time?
It is time.
Finally.
So after about 3 weeks of the 2 habits, I suggested one more thing to Sofia, and honestly, this one changed everything faster than anything else.
What was it?
I told her every day, just 30 seconds. Speak into your phone. Record your voice.
Record herself?
30 seconds, that's all. Talk about anything. Her day, a film she watched, what she had for lunch, anything. Just 30 seconds and record it.
And what did she say?
She said, "Jack, I hate my voice."
Every person says this.
Every single person, without exception.
So what happened?
She did it anyway. 30 seconds every day. And after about a week, she started listening back to her recordings.
And?
She heard things she had not noticed before. Small mistakes, pronunciation, words she was not saying clearly, sentences that could be simpler.
And she corrected herself.
Without anyone telling her, without a teacher, without a correction, she just listened and she knew.
Because she could hear it herself.
And when you hear your own mistake, it stays much longer than when someone tells you.
Because it comes from inside, not outside.
Exactly. And within a few weeks, her pronunciation improved, her confidence improved, her speed improved.
From 30 seconds a day.
30 seconds every day. That's all it took.
That is honestly remarkable.
Remarkable, Emma.
Remarkable means extraordinary, surprising, worthy of attention. Something that stands out because it is so impressive or unexpected.
Her progress was remarkable. It was impressive, surprising, beyond what you would expect.
And 30 seconds of recording every day produced that.
Small habit, enormous result.
Now, I want to ask you something, Jack.
Go ahead.
I want to ask you, why do most people not do this? If it is so simple, why do people ignore it?
3 reasons, and I think everyone listening will recognize at least one of them.
Tell us.
Reason 1, they think it is too small. They think 30 seconds, that cannot make a difference. I need to study for hours.
But hours of studying without speaking does not make you a speaker.
It makes you a studier, not a speaker.
Reason 2?
They are uncomfortable. Recording yourself is uncomfortable. Hearing your own voice is uncomfortable. Making mistakes out loud is uncomfortable.
But uncomfortable things are usually the things that change you the most.
Always. The most uncomfortable habits produce the most remarkable results.
And reason 3?
They are waiting, like Sofia was waiting to be better first, waiting to feel ready, waiting until their English is good enough to practice.
But your English never gets good enough to practice by not practicing.
Exactly. You practice to get better, not wait until you are better, then practice.
The practice comes first, always.
Always. Every single time. So, to everyone listening right now,
Yes.
you do not need more grammar. You do not need more vocabulary lists. You do not need to watch more videos.
You need to speak today.
5 minutes about your day. Simple sentences out loud.
Describe what you see around you right now.
And record 30 seconds of your voice tonight before you sleep.
Just 30 seconds.
And listen back without judgment. Just listen.
And notice.
And tomorrow, do it again.
And the day after. And the day after that.
Small habit every day.
And one day, not too far from now,
You will be having a conversation in English, and the words will come.
not slowly, not with effort,
Just naturally, automatically.
and you will think, when did this happen? And the answer will be,
It happened 30 seconds at a time, every single day. That's when it happened.
if today's episode gave you something real to try today,
Please like this video.
subscribe to Talk Emma,
Share this with one friend who studies English hard but still cannot speak.
and leave us a comment. Which habit will you start today? The 5 minutes of speaking, the narrating your world, or the 30-second recording?
Tell us. We read every single comment. Every one.
And if you try the recording habit tonight, come back and tell us how it felt.
We want to hear your story. Every single one.
Thank you for being here. See you in the next episode. Until then, keep talking.